Hello, Wheelbaron. You found the secret stream. It's a secret. Haven't even tweeted it yet. Bonus stream? Yeah, I was up and awake today, and I'm like, I want to play more AI the Somnium Files. And then I'm like, wait, I can do that. There's no one telling me I can't. And then I decided that I'm going to do that. And now here we are. Just happened to be on your phone. I was like, is it Thursday? Nice. Yeah, no, it's not Thursday. I'm just like, why don't I? Usually I don't stream on Fridays because I don't, at this hour, because I don't want to preempt Two Queers Play stuff. You know, because we release that at 10 a.m. and it feels weird to kind of be like, to make a habit of trying to stream at the same time. We want people to watch the pre-recorded stuff, but played a Rugrats game yesterday and hoo boy. Oh god, I bet that was fun. But then I'm like, maybe once. This is fine. What Rugrats game did you play, by the way? No matter what, it sounds like a unusual experience, to say the least. Right, we found out we're the original Cyclops killer, because of course we are. Rugrats Royal Ransom. I see. Alright, now we're here seeing Ota. For some reason. Huh. So much changes, I feel like, between these two routes. Which is also, I feel like, a very good sign of the writing. That the characters are acting very differently than we expect. A flyer. More flyers. This poster on the wall. It was not particularly good. Well, I mean, did you expect it to be? Alcohol, bottles, beer tap. Alright, and we got Iris with us right now because, except we're kind of adversarial now because we think she's involved and she somehow knows that we're the original Cyclops killer. This is great. Painting of Saint Sebastian. Music playing over the radio. Refrigerator. No funny asides? Come on, Iba. You called Ota here?
No, I didn't tell him to come.
The babies got punted with snowballs, snow cones, and I got moited by a flamethrower. Awesome. Excellent.
He just showed up on his own.
Alright, so what the fuck are you doing here, Ota? Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marbles, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with
One of the games you played when I was young and naive. Yeah, I feel like the way that goes is either like it's a really memorable time and you're like, oh wow, this is what I used to play, or you're like, oh god, what did I suffer through? I'm trying to remember like some of the games I played for hours and hours when I was young, and they were not good games. You know what I mean? Game got added to Game Pass. You should check this out. You really should. This game is fucking great. It is one of, like, And in turn, like this is one of the most striking visual novels I've ever played. That much is certain. And the writing, as you've seen, is endlessly charming. Your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
And where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Uh-huh. I wasn't particularly surprised. Mom was always dependent on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. So what was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to
It's
ask
a bit
you
in that
something,
game where
Otto.
Angelica is basically the Gruntilda, which means that you're constantly taunted by voice clips of her saying, I am the queen. Oh my god. Also, hi, Lucas. That
It's about a
sounds
Nile message you
terrifying.
sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing, that you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay?
Like it, we're still hanging that over his head.
But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Is it Mizuki? Is she angry we ditched her? Holy shit! Oh, I did not see this coming! Oh, wow! I'm glad I decided to stream this today. This is great. This is fucking incredible. Oh, man, and after all that time we spent believing in them and trusting in them in the previous route, and now it's like, I can't fit these two routes together in my mind. Although, Oda did just tase a cop, so I feel like, as much as I hate him, that is,
Where am I?
Uh-oh. We don't have our eyeball in. My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shot up, rubbing my neck when I looked over the counter. Oh, come on, don't be rude.
It looks like you're awake now.
So Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. So, where's Iba? Sofa. So no jokes, huh? It's a menu, it has writing on the back. It's a table in front of the sofa. Specials are written on the chalkboard. A flyer. Am I right that Iba is part of what's keeping us brainwashed, maybe? Poster on the wall. TV on the wall. Bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Beer tap. Come on, no funny jokes? We're all serious business this time, huh? Alright. That's how it's gonna be. Okay, so please tell me the fact that they removed our eyeball means that the long game is that they think Iba is brainwashing us somehow. Please tell me that's what's going on here. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Where's Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears
Oh
that
no,
you
Iba
took
is
off
here.
the
Okay.
virus.
What were you doing?
Oh,
during
I
all
thought
this?
our fucking eye. Okay, maybe, huh?
My power was
So I was
shut
judging
down
that
due to
based
the
on the fact that
sunburn.
our eye was shut still, but
I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Well, this isn't good. Hi, Mosca. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
Date, The boss is calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
What? Well, shit.
Iris.
That happened again. She's still alive at least, but... She's at the, Oh, I see. She's at the warehouse with the ice cutting machine.
No, that's...
Woke up, you absolute shit, just in the worst morning in pandemic memory. Oh, no! I'm so sorry to hear that.
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I thanked Mom and ran out of marble. Woke up like, oh, okay. I was like, wow, rude, but, you know, I get it. It's a rough time on all of us. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, hi, Abba.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please let me make it in time.
Yeah, that's not good.
That sick bastard.
Wait, why is there a polar bear? Oh, there's an option to skip this if you don't want to see it. Oh, I appreciate that game. Thank you. Why is he in a polar bear outfit? What the fuck?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota.
Oda saved her?
Stay away from Tessa!
What the fuck is happening here? Is this staged? Was that staged? I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Polar bear's back?
No, it can't
Okay,
be.
so it wasn't staged then if Oda fucked up.
No.
Mandela effect, Bernstein bears, it's all connected? Yeah, apparently. Hi, Itapupu. Well, that sucks. How's everyone doing today? Huh. What's actually most impressive is that the polar bear outfit is still solid white, but, you know, whatever.
No.
I do appreciate that the game gave us the option to skip that. Well, game over, man. I guess. God, this game is more and more confusing the more I play it. What? Well, that's not... Huh. Say queer, what do you mean exactly? Hi, Sonic Heart. What do you mean? What do I... Wait, what do you mean, what do I mean by queer? Oda was the bear? Oh, fuck off. I hated him, but he didn't deserve that. Oof. What the hell? This is like so much is... I can't even reconcile how the series of events could have played out if things went differently.
There you are.
There are clearly things we still
Finally.
don't understand about
I was
what's
looking
going on
all
behind
over
the
for
scenes
you.
here. Sequence is the weirdest. Yeah, you don't say. There's clearly an element of we can't trust everything that we're seeing going on.
It's rare to see you down like this,
Hi, boss.
but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
Yep.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Huh. But that doesn't track. There was another person in the shot. But him being a stalker definitely kind of fits.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota.
Huh.
So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife. Killed her, then killed himself.
Don't make me replay that, please. Thank you. But that doesn't track, because there was a third
That's
figure.
ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
It wasn't a person in a bear suit, but it was Chuck Testa. There we go. Maybe it was an animatronic bear suit. You know, imagine, what if there was a bear suit, and it had, like, this kind of mechanical internal skeleton? So it could be like an animatronic thing, but also you could move that stuff out of the way, and then you could also get inside it yourself if you wanted to move it more, like, organically. It'd be a really silly idea. Like, no one would ever do something like that, right?
And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed
Right,
out.
and we know from the other route that that means that she was that someone used the old sync machine on her for some reason.
Just like Renju and Shoko.
What if this is the origin to
Those
FNAF?
three
Thank
murders
you
were
for saying the
definitely
quiet part
executed
out
by the
loud,
same
Real Baron.
person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions. Like killing Iris.
What if there was a suit that was also a robot? Wouldn't that be fucked up? FNAF.
Such as?
Hey, boss. Oh, come on. Doesn't feel good to have the lens staring at. Oh, right, we're being interrogated right now. I just put that together. Like, wait, why are we in the interrogation room? Oh, right, the camera's pointed at us. We're being interrogated because we were the last person to see Ota and Iris. PC in the corner. Pipes on the walls of the room. Wow, what the fuck? The room is reflected in the mirror. Alright, let's chat, boss. Ota had no incentive to kill Renju. Ota's behavior during the... I think Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same
And they
person.
were. We saw that.
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide
Is this
anyway.
Vivian or Eskay? Hi, Sonic Art. This is Eskay. Which is why it's Eskay's Palliative for Extraordinary Nervousness and Insomnia stream.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
I thought for sure there was a moment where we saw them both on stream anyway. What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Didn't see that out. No worries, Sonic Art. It's totally fine. Oda had noted. Yeah, he didn't even have an incentive to do it.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
That's true. Oda had no incentive to kill Shoko either.
Shoko was married to Renju.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
he
like
was
what?
trying to get at
What is their
Renju by
angle
killing
here?
her.
And why are we being interrogated over it?
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
There are some additional discrepancies.
Yeah.
I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound,
Never see them in the same
Ota
frame
was
though if those
stabbed in
quick
the
change
side by a
skills
kitchen
are
knife
top of the
or
line.
something similar.
Really? I thought for sure there was a frame when they were both in shot, but maybe that's just me.
Are you sure?
Huh. Okay, well.
I am.
Told the boss what I found.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Yeah, come on, boss. You know that you're not.
Well, I wasn't being serious.
What?
I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
Well, then what's the point of this?
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, really.
Is that really what's going on here?
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was
Okay.
kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
Yeah, that's... Well... Ugh.
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims, but Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the
Right,
culprit.
and he got his eyeball isn't scooped out because they didn't need him. They didn't have time to take him to the machine, and they had no reason to take him there. Well, I guess we should be thinking about it from that angle, right? Because we have special knowledge from the other route. We know why the eyeballs are being taken out. The eyeballs are being taken out because they're using the prototype sync machine on them. So what is the point? Why must they be doing that?
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
Hold on. Where was the last split in the path here? When was the last time we could have taken a... Okay, yeah, we are way off in the boonies. Okay. Well...
What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory
So,
of investigation.
there
right?
is one connection between them, and I don't like it.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them
There is
somehow?
one connection to them, and I do not like what
Maybe-
that connection
maybe
is.
not.
Because that
That
connection
is a good start.
is Mizuki. It's Renju and Shoko's daughter, Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4.
Yeah, I don't think she's the one that kills them, but I think she's the common element.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
Who else would work? Moma Kumakura. That's actually not a bad angle, but I don't think it was him either.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
There is a connection to Iris. The connection to Iris is that he's obsessed with her, but I guess that would like, why would that translate into him wanting to kill her then? So Shijima, that does seem to be... Let's see what he says for the other thoughts here.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates, and she did say that she met Shoko twice, but I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what
Yeah.
the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
How about Mayumi? No.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president...
Dante doesn't know Moma is an ASET fan. You're right! You're right! He doesn't know that in this route. Thank you, Lucas. I had completely forgotten that.
And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Congressman So Shijima.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Yep.
I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
And we know we're not the new Cyclops killer. We're the old Cyclops killer for sure.
I thought it over,
But we're definitely not the new one.
Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit, to get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Well, all right then. All right, so now we got a more of a freeform investigation. Okay, I really do think that playing the Iris route first, it was probably not the way to go. Because that route definitely feels more... This one feels more organic and mystery focused, and the other one feels more like it expects you to have the knowledge already and stuff from this route. But let's see. What will we do? What will we do? Where are we going to look? Let's go back to the scene first. I think that's the most reasonable thing to do. I'm the new Cyclops killer. I must have been murdering in my sleep. You can't be murdering in your sleep. I watch you while you sleep. Does she watch us while we sleep, or does she just go into, like, safe mode? Whatever. Stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. Temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Alright, let's take a look around. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. I don't see any clues here. An oil drum. Unlikely to be a clue. Any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
It was me, boss. You bought it. Iris bought it even. Even Iba bought it somehow. Yeah, I can see it. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Thanks, Kagami.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Good move.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However,
yeah.
I found the password written directly on the
Yeah,
wire.
that's what I figured. It's
Anyone
like,
who
okay,
saw it
getting
could
into a, you know, a semi-public Wi-Fi network is not a difficult task.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know.
Okay.
Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares. And is
Right,
not
so we never
involved in
did
the
find out in
management.
the other route who was running
In
this
short,
place now.
Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Video camera and a laptop used for the stream. Okay, let's keep looking around. Forklift A.
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some
But you can
time.
lift it up. Forklift. Tire and floor are covered in a layer of ice. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. We're going to look at the blood splatters last.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Nothing particularly suspicious. A wooden box on the shelf. It's empty. Oh, come on. A forklift. I don't see anything special about it. Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this ice-cutting machine. Iris and Ota. Please don't replay it.
Time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
God damn it. 3:20 a.m. So we know that there's one person she would absolutely go with at that hour, and it's probably 89, right? Her uncle.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Yeah, so I think that means that it has to be 89 then. Replay it more, make an MLG montage with it. Nice. Because 89 and Renju were the only two people we knew that had a connection to the warehouse where the old sync machine was located. And Renju's dead. So I'm pretty sure either it's 89 at this point. But mod the game to replace it with a video of the buzzsaw cutting into Iris to reveal that she's actually a cake. This meme has gone too far. An ice cutting machine. Workbench.
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Right, so he was probably killed and then shoved in the costume and then sliced through.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death.
Right, okay, so he got stabbed to make him, to make him immobile, then cut in half.
We would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Ew. Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice-cutting machine.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
I still want to look around at other stuff.
Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
I didn't look at the other blood splatter yet, though. Iris and Ota's bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Iris and Ota's blood. See, the bloodstained B is what's... Oh, that's where the knife is. Is this Ota's blood? Inspector's doing his duties as usual. I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know and then left the warehouse. Look at the cost of not taking the Ota route. Hi, Reina. Yeah, apparently. What the hell? How did things go so far off the rails if we just don't play Minecraft? Come on, Date. Just play Minecraft, bro. Oh, there's the barriers already. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? Walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
I'm sure you do.
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Oh, he's here to talk to us outside of HQ.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date.
Of course you do.
I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't...
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
So
Killing
I
pop
decided to
sensation
meet you
Iris with a
here.
saw in Minecraft. And now we know what Pewter's angle on this is. We know why he really wants this case solved. Because he was Renju's lover.
Alright, let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Thank you. Thank you for that flashback. That was very helpful.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops.
It's us.
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
That did seem reasonable from what we saw from Iris's.
One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous
There's
chairman
that
of
name.
Kumakura's.
There's that name. So, Rohan, okay. And we know Rohan, and we expect it to be Rohan because we were working with him. I was wondering when he would come back into the picture. Like, he gets a character model and everything.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
So Rohan removed the eyeballs because he... Should we be having this conversation in front of these policemen? No wonder we were expecting Rohan. Rohan was our accomplice. The water of Tokyo Bay. A hologram barrier. Yeah, should we move somewhere else, Pewter? Police officer. Police officer. Wooden box. Stacked containers. Yotota. A crane. There's an oil drum. Warehouses all in a line. Okura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Come on, no one has anything funny to say in this route. What the hell? We're all business. About Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
I don't think that's it. We know that this is wrong. We know that this is wrong.
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them.
Yeah.
He needed to have them, to make them his own.
And the thing is, Pewter knows this is wrong. Pewter worked on the prototype of the sync machine, right? So he would know how it has to operate. He would know that in order to use it, you have to remove someone's eyeball.
He took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque
Floating
obsession
Eyeball in the Dark, my favorite
with
song
eyes of
title.
dead women.
Right?
He was very particular.
It's very
about his
Floating
need
Eyeball in the
that
Dark.
The eye belonged to a deceased woman.
Little
But
black metal.
Even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge.
Is that it?
His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder.
Are they going to try to
Rohan
ramp us up to
would
being
take
like,
the
okay,
eye.
the killer is 89?
Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Yep. Why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any
Yeah, I don't know
conclusions
what
from
to...
them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
So who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
That's what's... Okay, so that's us. This is us. And that's why Iba is talking about our dosage all the time. Oh my fucking... I love it
It
here.
is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins, performing a certain action.
What was it?
Killing.
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward
Oh,
system of
yeah.
the brain.
Yeah, we are. Mmm.
The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
Oh, I love this shit. I'm all
Got
here for it.
pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again.
Actually sounds a lot like the Andes monster. You can see that. So tell us, who's the name? Summarize for me, Pewter.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were two
Dante has weird
Cyclops
fetishes sometimes.
killers.
Yeah, I do. His weird fascination with bones and shit. Yeah.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
See, yeah.
They actually picked him up on other charges. But in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
See, now they're gonna make it seem like it's 89, but it's not. They're describing us.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Yep, there it is.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Interesting. See, that's some good information, but also I feel like it's absolutely wrong.
Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Pewter looks grimly serious. Well, at least now we know. Consider how half of this cast would look if the serial killers were a good number of normal people around, right? Let's see. Where are we going after this? Go to the Matsushita Diner. Visit number 89, Date. He knows who killed Shogun Nadami. Oh wait, was that supposed to be Iva? You should visit number 89, Date. He knows who killed Shogun Nadami. Can't really do an Iva voice, but let's see. Shit, are we gonna have to deliver the news? Alright, let's go see Mizuki real quick. I think I need to see Mizuki. Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looks like a small animal frightened by a predator. Yeah, sorry, Mizuki. Large speakers. It's Adder Rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. I gave it to Mizuki on her birthday. Mizuki's bed. Coffee table. Rug. One-seater sofa. Three-seat sofa. Man, there is just no funny banter in this route. Oh my god, I guess there's just too much going on, right? They don't want to make it feel pot. Yeah, I guess they don't want to like make this route feel any less important by giving it artificial levity, you know? Does she bring the pipe to school with her or what? About Iris. Wow.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Yeah, she does. Oven Hood, that's the guy who steals from the gluttonous and gives to the hungry, right? Nice. We planned on calling him number 69, but it was already taken. Nice.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet, not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
Oh my god.
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental
Consider the emotional passing. You just saw a guy in a polar bear mask cut someone in half and it wasn't even funny. Yeah, right?
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so, but I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Fuck! Just let us... Fuck! Oh, fuck you, game. Absolutely fuck you. It was the worst Coca-Cola ad ever. The polar bear sets the ice cutter in motion. The body splays open and out pours fizzy, refreshing Coca-Cola. Get it now in a store near you. Jesus Christ. Well, let's continue the fucking announcing people's deaths parade, huh? Woo! The place was silent. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. Thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi. It's like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Yeah, see, no more of the fucking witticisms here. Just nothing but sadness on this route. Not even gonna make the condiment joke this time. Oh no. That's how you know it's serious. None of the autograph. Oh, it's just... everything is terrible. Wow. Yep. See, nothing at all funny here. Just nothing but sadness. God damn. Do you want to talk about it? And there's just nothing we can say to anyone.
This is your fault.
I'm sorry? Heard that you were about to say Dr. Pepper. What can I say? I know what the good soda is, and it's the soda of mad scientists everywhere. What do you want from me?
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris, my boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
Shit.
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Holy fuck.
Date, let's go.
I think the fact that Mayumi has memory loss means she'll think Oda's still alive. Yeah, that's the word. I'm worried that that's where this is going to go in a couple scenes later.
Yeah.
Man, we are just getting blamed for everything this scene, huh? Alright, let's continue the fucking shit parade. Hey, Hitomi, you want to shit on us too? Go for it. Everyone's getting their licks in. Go ahead. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. Yep. Yeah, there is nothing funny to see. Wait, can we look at the picture? We can. There's a drawing on the wall. Alright. Cushion. Flower.
In the language of flowers, the iris means
Oof.
good news and hope.
Even if she doesn't know the circumstances, Mayumi has every reason to be angry. It's hard to be mad at her. Yeah, like I can't actually be angry at her for any of that. It's just
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
oof. Thanks, game.
Iris.
Telephone in the corner. Yep.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together, whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether.
Fucking hell.
She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be.
And here's the thing. This is even worse because we know that Hitomi has already been preparing for Iris to die. Because Iris is going to die like within days. Like she thinks within the year, but like we know like within days at the most from her brain tumor.
When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day, she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her.
Jesus Christ, the VAs in this game.
What?
Fuck.
Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Jesus Christ.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but...
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before.
Yep.
The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Who was Shoko going to see? We know who Tomi was going to see.
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
Yep.
I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was. To visit one of the inmates.
Ooh, this is interesting. So this explains how 89 knows who killed Shoko.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison.
Fuchu Prison.
Yep. Yeah, there it is.
Fuchu.
Prison?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do.
Jesus Christ.
Thinking about her.
I'm so glad everyone said to come out for the special bonus stream today. Where we're going around telling a bunch of people about folks who just died.
Have to catch them.
Having fun.
Please. Please.
We all having a good time? I know I'm having a great time. Alright, let's get the fuck out of there.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night.
Happy Valentine's Day, your child is dead.
Well,
good
3 in the morning
times.
anyway.
Yep.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Alright. What you got for us, Mama? Come on, give me some kind of funny aside. No? Nothing? Nothing in this? Oh, wow. We are just... I guess even Iba isn't ready to be like, oh, let's all be silly and funny now. Alright. Tell us about it. Visual novel, and to visualize how novel this pain is, fucker. No funny for the rest of this route? I'm pretty sure you're right, oddball.
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between
Salute,
Ren and
thank
the
you.
Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3?
Oh.
Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night.
How is Oda linked to the Kumakuras? What?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras.
How? What? Tell me.
Have you heard the rumor?
No. Mama told me a similar story to Iba's about Soshijima in the Kabasaki district. We know about that. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, Soto sold his land in the Kabasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically, so bought back the land for 1 billion yen. Almost like he knew beforehand the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? That wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. Ended up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. But there's more to the story. Unless what he needed the land for wasn't...
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
They bought up land in Kabasaki.
Got it.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki? So was the one
I
who
have
came
not
up
heard
with
of
it.
this. Okay.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly.
This
But
dude.
Look at Kabasaki now. When
This
I see
dude.
images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost.
This dude.
Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
So that's what his plan for it is. Okay.
After that, So moved He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket, and all that land is owned by the KE.
There it is.
And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that.
Make Kabasaki great again. Oh, I hate that you're right about that.
He's involved in some shady business.
About so in the Kabasaki district.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
What about Ota? Yeah, how is Ota related to this?
What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakura.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Yes.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined.
Yep.
No wonder it closed down.
It closed down?
Ota must hold a grudge.
Is that why we see no one in there?
Someone caused that explosion.
Wait, I never put that together. Oh my god, how did I miss that? Of course that's why there's no one in there.
And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
How did I never put that together? Alright, whatever. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Huh. Alright, well that's something at least. I guess we're heading back to Abyss. Returned to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
Sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
Not a bad idea.
What summary? We don't have anything new.
Yeah, this route feels like we really just don't have anything and people are just dying and we've got no handle on the
curious,
situation.
So I did some research about number 89.
Can we line her up perfectly with the... I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's always going to be a little bit too... Yeah, okay. There's no way that we can line that up. It'd be funny if we could, though. Alright. Let's look around. Maybe Aiba's got some silly stuff for us. Come on, we need something. We need some levity here. Imagine if you played this route first and you had no idea that checking the background could get you really funny dialogue in later scenes. Like, that's... Oh, man. It's... Definitely makes the difference between Iris route and Mizuki route very stark. All right, so unless something changes, we're probably not getting anything out of the background. So what is number 89's real name?
Unknown.
No levity, only depression. Nailed it.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Who is he?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills.
Indeed.
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Okay. And we know that he was Hitomi's lover as well. About 89, the new Cyclops serial
Pewter
killings.
claims that there were two culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
Yeah, which we didn't know,
That
apparently.
leaves one culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Yep.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
Oh? Right, because he knows.
Who killed Shogunadami?
Is it somehow going to come back to
He
So?
was telling the truth. His involvement is possible.
What's their relationship?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection.
Okay.
Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
Seems unlikely.
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
I wonder if there's another
Number
figure we don't
89
have
knew Shoko's
information
name.
on yet.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Let's talk to 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
Don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
No! That's a bad idea.
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more
Okay,
efficient.
that's reasonable. Okay. Fuck. That is a very valid reason, actually. If we were planning on syncing with him, he would need him here. Fuck. I hate that that's a very reasonable line of logic, because we know what
you
happens
arrange
when we
that?
bring 89 here.
I can.
After cutting through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. It took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, boss never showed up. Yeah, can't imagine what she's up to. You could call her, you know. All right, it's time. God, why is pewter... shit. So this is probably going to go the same way, isn't it? Where we can keep getting shat on. Everything around us goes wrong. Oh, man. Remember when we were singing and dancing in Minecraft? Yeah, those were the days.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Camera used for inter... Okay, so... Computer's gonna help him get out, we know that much. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't remember.
Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West
Is that what he said last time?
Population 17
I don't remember
million.
what answer he gave us.
I don't have time for your jokes.
No, last time he said Djibouti, which is also in West Africa. No, that Djibouti's in East Africa. Yeah, so he's just straight up lying about that then. Original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Yep, and the other one... Do you know Shokunadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Why? When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
I see. Who killed Shokunadami then?
Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shokunadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right, but to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
He's not trying to escape this time? He's not trying to escape. Interesting. Maybe it's because he knows that Iris is already dead at this point.
It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
All right, sure. Guess we're doing this now.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun.
Okay, so they are making it explicit that he was the detective in this case.
It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Dancing in Minecraft, implying that dancing is a crime. Dancing, parentheses, criminal in Minecraft.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense.
He was
declared innocent.
Oh, I can believe that.
If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated.
And see, this doesn't match at all with the story that we were given from Pewter.
F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral, one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died.
X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man of his life insurance policy. Okay. So we know that that is connected to Renju and the Kumakuras. Because that was what Renju described as the Kumakuras' kind of raison d'etre, right? That's what they did. Or at least the no, was it the Kumakura? No, it was the gang that he was involved with earlier in his life. But that connects it to Renju.
Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras.
Okay, so it was the Kumakuras. Okay, yeah.
Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
X gonna give it to you, apparently.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed.
Yep, and there's the two lackeys.
How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take
You sure?
Rohan's offer.
I feel like you were going to look over the shoulder for the rest of your life anyway. But whatever. All right.
Thus, F's self-employment came to an end.
Interesting. Yeah, because so we knew about this. That Adion was connected to this area. And so that means, and we know Rohan is connected to it too. Because this is where the old sync machine was.
He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco.
That's you, buddy.
Named for the Falcon.
Falco Lombardi. That's this guy. We already know that his codename is Falco, so.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another.
See, but this doesn't...
It didn't take long to destroy his heart.
This
completely.
doesn't match at all. Falco, this guy, Lombardi, right? This doesn't match at all with Pewter's description of 89, which is why I think 89 got hoisted with the person being responsible for the killings after the fact. I still think it was us, but it's a very good game. I'm very much enjoying it.
Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow, he managed to escape.
Yep, we know about this.
After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out.
And then he got close to Hitomi.
He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He
Thankfully,
watched her
Hitomi
take
wore
out
the
her
same
phone and
sweater for
bow
her entire
help.
life, so we can easily identify her from her back.
At the same time, he heard footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman.
Yep.
She was a teacher at some
Yep.
school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only
Here's the thing
contact
I
with
don't
the
get. If he's a
ordinary,
cop and
mundane
working as a
world.
cop, he definitely has a legal name somewhere. Otherwise, how is he getting his paycheck?
They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer.
This is just like my favorite anime, Cowboy Bebop. Falls unconscious. Blam. Yeah, who would ever wear the
Her
same clothes every day
smile
for
and
years? Silly game.
kindness were like a cold
Yeah, I can't
glass of
imagine anything
water
like
for
that.
Falco's
Nerve.
parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life.
See, and this is why Pewter has to be wrong about who the other serial killer was. Because Pewter described the person, the other, the second original Cyclops serial killer as someone who could not feel love. 89 clearly did.
That from then on, he would live for her.
Right? So it's like either Pewter's mistaken or he's lying to us. I don't know what. I feel like he must be mistaken. I feel like
you want to go clean?
I feel like after whatever happened that decided to for the Abyss to keep us close to them, right? They instead set up 89 as the person to take the fall for it.
Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Oh, Rohan, you asshole.
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help.
Okay. An old friend, huh? Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Huh. Okay. You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
Why'd you stop?
Why did you stop?
Is that the whole story?
Was that the whole story? What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold.
Couldn't open his mouth again because it was full of peanut butter, right?
Pewter.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Interesting. So we're like, haha, fuck that. Let's sink, Broseph.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon.
See, and Pewter's going through with it this time.
Yeah.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Interesting.
Then let's begin.
Alright, magical holographic technology bullshit. Throw it at us.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping like a job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Saga residence?
Ooh, thanks, Iba.
It definitely is. But
we already know why.
Number 89. What were you up to? What? The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Excellent. The phone is number 1, okay. Number 2 is us, somehow. Number 3 is the window. Okay. Number 4 is the door. Alright.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
89 is covered in green membrane. I can't get close. Okay.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
Alright, so what's the... Prevent the interference. Okay, so let's...
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
What's the other option? The picture?
A winter... A picture.
Just a picture.
Fill out. Okay. Let's try getting rid of the thorns first, I guess. Seems like a reasonable step, right?
An astute observation. I will do that. Ow!
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers.
Okay, so that's not
A
it.
switch. But
Can we still flip it?
this switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, and it'll be better.
Huh. Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Huh.
The light has turned on. A phone. Should I pick it up?
Yep. Hang up or ignore. Hang up.
What the? I fainted.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Fuck. This is hard. All right.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay. So we have to ignore the phone. Okay, that's step 1.
I guess...
We are bleeding time here, but that's...
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Jump on in.
Jump in, you say.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout. Huh.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listened.
I thought it would work.
A book.
Let's see what this book is.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
Yeah. Interesting. So this is his...
F for Falco?
Is this either a case file or is this what he was told to share about himself?
A book.
Let's tear that book.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting...
There is some... There is some...
Let's try sticking our hand in.
It is surprising.
We can't jump. Okay, yeah, so we couldn't jump it, but we can grab something out of it probably.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something.
Cork.
Interesting. Okay.
What is this substance? Green tea?
Wine?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Oof.
What the?
Again, huh? All right. I just didn't want to give up of 2 fucking minutes of time without...
Feel
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Wow. This just takes all of our time, huh? Do we have to answer it this time?
it stopped.
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer.
Wow, so we really have to eat that entire time, huh? Wow. Ignore the phone again. Yep, okay.
I suppose.
At least you didn't faint.
Still, that eats up so much time.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
A book. F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
Are we meant to believe that this is a history, or...?
I wonder what these books symbolize.
See, the thing is, I don't know if that's meant to be like... It feels like almost this is like a like, here is your cover story. Or not a cover story, but like, here is what we want you to say. Not this is what is true about him, but this is the line you've been fed.
I don't know.
Number 89.
Okay, so that works, ripping that.
A floor lamp.
Turn it off.
Easier said than done. I do not see a switch anywhere.
Really? Come on.
I cannot find it. A floor lamp.
Okay. How about we... lift up. I think the insomnia means that number 89 was caught on tax evasion? Probably. It's not moving?
It is impossible.
Which is harder? That or what I've got in my pants?
Let's hit each with a hammer to test.
I withdraw.
A floor lamp.
Date, 30 seconds.
I don't know what else to do here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
There. Okay, that's it. Grab.
Looks okay.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a...
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Let's see what happens. We're running out of time here, but I don't know what else to do.
Date, there's no time.
Shit, this isn't good.
Well, that didn't work. Alright. Well, now we know at least the initial steps. And we know that we're going to eat a ton of time up front doing this. And we can just rip off the books and stuff, too.
Sup?
No, not...
Because I...
Okay. Let's try this again.
A switch.
So we're gonna flip that switch.
This switch?
And we know we need to ignore it. And that's just gonna eat up 60 seconds. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay, next one we have to ignore the phone again. Also need to rip this up.
A book.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Tear the book.
Yeah. There is some.
Stick hand in. And then we have to ignore again. That's going to eat up a ton of time.
A book.
Tear this book.
A floor lamp.
And then we're gonna grab the lamp. Okay. Let's drop a save right here. We've been about as efficient as we can be. So. Okay. What's the next step? Oh, has nothing to do with the ceiling fan. It's not. Hold on.
A desk fan.
Huh.
Maybe blow on? Shouldn't take us too much time.
Blow on it. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
What is that?
Okay, well that worked.
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Oh my. I feel like the answer is we continue to ignore it. That's what we've done for the other ones, right? Yeah, dance. There we go. Planking. Excellent.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, it is.
I passed out when it looked at me.
Okay, so we weren't meant to ignore it. Okay. I guess close the curtain.
Less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Cool. I guess that was easy. T-pose to establish dominance, alpha behavior. Exactly.
It left.
Okay, well, there we go.
That eye.
Do you know something about
Looked like
it?
Rohan's.
Yes. It was kind of cute.
See? See? Us making comments about... We are... Okay. They're not even hiding it now.
You are insane.
What? That's...
Yeah, who'd you think it was?
It's a pot. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Try heating it up.
It doesn't turn on.
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I hope so.
I do not.
If not, what kind of... Well, we got a 1/7 thing from doing that.
A pot. It's Hitomi.
More books.
A book.
What's the book say?
Falco was in a bind and turned to a trusted friend. The rest is marked over.
But I want to know what happened after.
Yep.
A book.
Tear that thing up.
A green...
I do not think there is...
Alright.
There's one other book over here, too.
A book.
Dante, 30 seconds.
See what this one is. We have our checkpoint now, so we can
The
always go
smile
back.
and kind words of a woman. Sounds like you, Doc.
No, not...
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A book.
Alright, let's tear up this book.
What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tear...
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
Very different, dude.
It's Hitomi.
What are the other things we can interact with?
A skull.
Throw that skull.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
Alright. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Well, that was not good.
It's
Guess we try giving her a hug.
Well, she's hard.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry.
Come on, Date.
It's Hito.
Date, you're out of time.
Oh.
What?
I actually meant to pick the top one, but whatever.
Like...
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part.
Date, settle the fuck down, dude.
Only your heart.
Alright, so we fecked that up.
Date, there's no...
Shit.
Alright. Date, you're out of touch. You're out of time. Alright. Cool. Okay, so we figured out our way up here.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
A book.
Tear that book.
I wonder...
I don't know.
Number...
Floor lamp.
A floor lamp.
Grab the lamp.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
What's the next step here? Blow on the ceiling fan.
It's a ceiling...
Is that like a...
A desk fan.
Huh.
Blow on the fan.
Blow on it. Ah.
Oh.
Ah. Right, and then this happens.
What is that?
Oh, we can't skip over this, even though we've seen it already.
It's an eye.
Date.
So then we close the curtain on this fellow. Hell out of here. Later, broski. Okay. And that's a good time on that checkpoint, so we can just come back here again if we need to.
Do you know something about?
Yeah.
You in.
All right. Time to rip up the other Falco books.
A book.
Tear that book.
What is?
We're
by.
Yeah.
That. A book.
Tear this book.
A green book.
I do not.
All right.
Okay. Another book.
A book.
Are there any more books in here?
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Is that? Okay.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes.
A book.
Tear that book up.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
A skull.
And we'll chuck the skull.
Would that.
Dead.
Oh. Sorry about.
Who's.
There we go.
Who's that?
What do I do?
I think the answer is we open up the door, right? Think we gotta open it up?
No thanks. I don't.
No. Okay.
What happened?
Okay, so do we also have to ignore them at the door then? I guess we lock the door. Made into low effort Angelica with Russian fur hat. Commie things. Nice.
No! Stop!
And that's how her arm got.
Stop right there.
Hi, boss. Hi, boss. Hi, boss. Hi, boss. How you doing, boss? Ooh. Huh.
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered. He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase.
What the
in his
fuck?
mansion.
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police.
What the hell is going
One more
on?
thing. So was missing his left
So him
eye.
too, huh?
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
We're running out of culprits here, so I've got to wonder if, like, is it fucking Pewter? Is it Pewter? This one isn't a big loss. Yeah, that's right.
Not here. Where is she?
Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago. Because Pewter would make sense, right? He knows how to use the old, he would know how to use the old prototype. He might be lying to us about not knowing where it is. What's his motive? Why would he... The thing that makes me not suspect Pewter is that he would have no reason to kill Renju.
What the hell is going on? What is going on?
Hi, Henri.
They told me he was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
Yeah, so we know about why that is, but why is Boss there? That's
Boss.
the fucking thing that I can't figure
Why
out.
was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Bags on the wall. No, probably not a clue. Chair. Open the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside.
I got it. I found it. This must be the key to solving the mystery.
Good work, Date. Now you only need to find the giant keyhole.
God damn it. Here, at least we're back to the funny stuff. Cabinet.
It's mocking me.
Small strip of paper saying not a winner. Too bad.
Don't blame the Matryoshka for your stupidity.
Alright. What else?
Boss loves her wine. Maybe she got drunk and went to Hitomi's house for some reason.
You sound drunk yourself.
The wine bottle is not relevant.
Damn it, Boss. Hiding something from me. I could beat her over the head with that tombstone.
Shelves. You mean the bookshelf? Bookshelf, maybe? No, I don't see anything that could be a clue. The shogi piece.
Maybe something is inside this shogi piece.
I looked with the X-ray mode, but did not discover anything.
Boss drinks her coffee black. It must be a symbol of her black heart.
Oh, come on.
You have cracked the case. So
I drink my
wide
coffee
open.
black, too. That doesn't mean I'm... Well, okay, maybe. Her desk. If she had a secret, she could... Wait! Wait! She told us never to look under her rug. Lifted up the rug, but didn't find anything other than a few homoerotic manga. Nothing down there but gay manga. Probably isn't a clue. Oh. Boss is gay, too? Is everyone in this game gay? Like, canonically? Both of our co-workers are... Oh, wait. No, it'd probably BL. Okay, never mind.
Maybe this clock means something.
Like, I would appreciate it if you exercised thought before opening your mouth.
Alright, the clock doesn't mean anything. Then what the hell? Alright, we're just going back to the being one at a time.
Maybe she was a fisherman in a past life.
Why would that matter?
The big catch flag is probably not a clue.
Hey, I know you're hiding something, Mario.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
Mannequin, but he is a cop. I trust him. What? Soba restaurant's door curtain. Probably not a clue. The Tanuki?
The hint is the Tanuki statue. It must be a cryptogram. Some kind of wordplay hint.
Well, what is the hint?
Okay, maybe the Tanuki has nothing to do with it. Soccer ball? Probably not a clue. Volleyball? Probably not a clue as well.
I know. Boss must be radio controlled. She's a robot who was programmed to show up at Hitomi's house.
Date, calm down.
Yeah, see, now this just feels manic. Like, I know we have every reason to suspect Boss, but it also feels like we are getting wildly carried away as well. BL, I think. Yeah, okay. I figured afterward I was like, wait, it's probably BL. Right, yeah, that's no relation to the case.
Maybe if you get a high score, you get a clue.
30 seconds behind. Hey, no worries.
Really think that is the case? This isn't an escape room.
The air conditioning? I don't think anything is hidden there. Mask on the wall. It is strange, but it doesn't have anything to do with this case. Okay. I don't think there are any secrets on the map. Public bath door curtain. Probably not a clue. Snowboard? No relation to boss's secret. I really don't know what they want me to find here, so I guess we do have to look through everything. Hey, the posters? No clues there.
Look, Date! Handsome young men!
Why are you getting excited?
Life preserver? Probably isn't a clue. Symbol doesn't contain any secrets.
Maybe after I get on the bike.
Policeman, you can't trust him, Date.
What?
Exactly.
You think a clue would...
Coat hanger? Lots of things hanging here, but no clues. Christmas tree. What about the bust?
Have you always been down here? Maybe you've overheard some of boss's secrets.
No answer. Keeping quiet, eh?
Maybe I'll sync with you.
Date, if you don't take this more seriously, I will...
Date's brain doig is best to think in having results, right? Date's brain is doing its best to think and having some kind of results. Yeah. Wow, okay, we looked at everything.
Iba, can you hack this PC?
Okay, in my defense, I'm a fucking idiot. So that's I plead the whatever amendment gives me the right to be a dumbass.
I will try.
Hacking. Well, that's cute.
Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
Sosajima.
It's Boss.
Why? Why? Boss?
What the fuck? The case remains unsolved. Fuck you! Would I like to save? Yeah, I do want to save. Okay, so we're at another branching. We're at another point then where we can't move forward. Okay, so this is our second. Not looking at the important thing versus gamer instinct. Yeah, it is. Locked. By what? Is this still locked over here? Okay, so I guess the way we have to go now is over here? What the fuck? And the fact that Boss knows about the original sync machine. Shit. Well, that sucks. I kind of liked the Boss and Date's chemistry, so. Fuck. Okay, I guess this is how we branch then. Does anyone remember what we did to branch it last time? I don't remember what branch we took last time, but let's figure out what we do from here. Should maybe take a break at some point here. It's been about 2 hours. So at least one good thing, if you overcome the boss, you can be awarded the title of Big Boss, right? Look at the blood.
A CRTT.
So last time, we spun the dial. This time, let's just hit it.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Your boss is a serial killer. Well, joke's on you. I have terrible taste in women. Me, probably. Yeah, exactly. Joke's on you.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
This is different. All right. Let's drop a save here as well, so we can come back to this part if we need to. God, this game! Alright, what do we got to interact with?
I see many objects in the room.
Okay, we need to find somewhere to burn this 2x timey real fast.
A full body...
Everything is going to be...
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
I guess the best we're going to get is this.
I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
Okay.
5 minutes left, Date.
A full body...
Let's punch this mirror.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
You sure about that, Date? Okay, so this is the same.
You see?
What was the point of that?
Okay, blow it up. It's got to be something over here, right?
Shelf.
Let's investigate the bottle first.
What?
That'll do it.
The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
Okay.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
So it definitely seems then that I was right about us being on the track of Falco's identity being something that he was told. Like, no, okay, you are taking on the role of this serial killer. Okay, tear and stab it. Reference book?
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Tear.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
Cool. Step 1. Secret stream. Hi, Evie. Shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. I decided I wanted to play some AI today, and I was like, there's no one stopping me except myself. Again, for folks that are like, the Friday streams are not going to be a regular thing at all, because the reason I don't stream on Fridays is because I don't want to preempt Two Queers Play, which drops at 10 a.m. So on EST, it drops 2 hours before the stream starts. Would start at noon, so I don't want to preempt my own stuff, you know what I mean?
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
But
the more you
on
do,
occasion,
the less time you have.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
on occasion, I think it can be fun to do this.
Right.
But it's not going to be a regular thing. Okay. Now we have to tear and stab it.
4 minutes.
Another TV, huh? Oh, I'm in the wrong corner. Other TV is over here.
A retro.
Is it that TV? The little stream on Friday sometimes is a treat. Yeah.
That child's voice
That's a
is
treat.
creepy.
And hearing that laugh in this situation?
It is unusual.
Okay, so that's not it.
A common gas canister.
Let's try kicking it. Not gonna happen. All right. Oh shit! Sorry, Iva.
Are you okay?
When theater kids become cops, the terrifying, uncensored, true
Be
account.
able to stand for a while.
Don't give up.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
This is Iris is 18 and not 17. Is that really?
A common.
I guess try opening this. Okay.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
Right, because we're gonna blow that up later with a gun. Okay.
3 minutes, Date.
An operator.
I guess let's take a look at this.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
they did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Okay, none of this is helping us get closer to the.
A full.
Guess we could try tackling the door again.
A double.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that!
Nothing.
A double door.
Let's try opening it. Nothing?
It doesn't open.
Okay.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Just a lock.
Guess let's open it up.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
I see.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Yep.
Good idea.
That is the next. Okay, so there's our stabbing bit. Where'd the knife go? Over here.
The knife that.
Why would I push in?
It cannot be pushed in any further.
Okay.
The knife that flew out of the lock.
Really, really trying to make me go the seppuku route, huh?
Like this?
Okay, there we go.
What? I only threw it lightly.
That took a while, but we got there. Don't have much time left to work with on this part, but hopefully we can figure out what we need to do.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
Are you?
I do not yet understand it.
So then what's our next goal here? Shoot and kill. Okay.
A revolver.
Just take a look.
It's dark.
Why not bring your face closer?
All right. All right. Remember when she got to dance? She was having a good time. Yeah, she was. Those were good times.
Bang!
No, I cannot see anything.
I didn't think.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
Okay. So we need a bullet.
An oil drum.
Let's take the lid off. Not happening? Okay.
No use.
Maybe we don't have to open it.
Okay, let's look inside.
An oil drum.
You have 1 minute left.
How unhelpful that is. That is distressing to look at, actually. Oh, but it helped. Okay.
What does this mean?
There we go.
Bullets?
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
Okay. Can we not pick up the bullets? Okay.
A revolver.
Shoot.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work.
All right. You can do it. I believe in you. Nice. Awesome. I have no idea what any of this symbolizes, but we just did it. Iris got tired of Ira by seeing Iva dance in her brain. Now it's time for distress brain. Yeah, it is. So wait, does that mean us and Boss were the original serial killers? Huh. Got him. Well, that was certainly something. All right. Well, I'm glad we figured it out at least. Those segments are always so stressful for me because the dream logic makes it so hard to figure out like what they want us to do. All right.
What happened during that somnium?
A lot of shit.
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
Hi,
We're
boss.
just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris, she must have met So Sejima somewhere.
That we know about, yeah.
We did see Congressman Sejima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
What?
Did that happen in reality?
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that at all.
Not necessarily.
Explains why she's so adamant about not telling you anything about the original killer, if she was also... Exactly! I thought the reason they were so adamant was because it was us. But It makes a lot more sense, not just if it's the fact that it's us, but if Boss was also involved in the original killings.
I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories.
Go from murdering animal drawings to seeing a blue figure kiss So's head on one of the Cyclops killer's victims. Like, what? Okay, so that what I couldn't make sense of what the corpse was meant to represent. So it was his head on one of the victims of the Cyclops killings. Okay.
It can include
just needed to confirm
outside
that.
of your memory, like
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch insomnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right. Because So is a celebrity of sort. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
Yeah, but either way, he's important enough that she knows who he is. We were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Peter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I gave my short reply and headed to the sink room next door. But don't you know smooching is almost as lewd as hand-holding?
Asleep when I wasn't expecting it.
Oof, and Iris is not a fan of us.
You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Yep.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
Wow, Iris is not happy about it. I mean, why would she be? Jesus Christ, this route sucks. Alright, we're going to take a quick break. You all know the drill. Same as usual. Stand up, walk around for a bit, drink water, eat food, take your meds, all the little things you gotta do. I'm gonna refresh this cup of coffee, and when I come back, we'll have Iris get mad at us for drugging her. couldn't figure out how to get rid of him. Ugh. Guess who's back? Back again. It's me. I'm back and I've got some more coffee now, so we're all good. Let's keep going. Alright. Looks like we're back to having funny background quips, so let's try to say. Boss is looking this way through the glass window.
Is there something you want to ask me? You should be talking to Iris right now.
Yeah, I know, but like, we could say hi. Hi, Pewter.
I'll leave Iris to you, Date.
The thing I'm loving about this. Wow, Shady's Palliative silliness stream. Yeah, right? Because you are getting a puzzle of a murder mystery with the crisp patina of dream analysis on top of it. Yes! The other thing I love about it is despite all the pieces we're getting, it's still, and how all of them are important, it is still not possible to kind of like, at least I'm not able to kind of like cheat my way through the rest of it. Every puzzle piece we're getting at the end of these routes is important, but none of them are sufficient to unravel the entire mystery on their own. You know what I mean? The fact that Boss is currently involved in the killings is important, but it's not enough for me to figure out the full picture. The fact that the old sync machine is what is needed to remove people's eyes is important, but it's not enough for me to get the whole picture. Past that door is actually another door that will take you to the 6th basement floor of the government building. Cool. The sync machine. Alright. The sync gear. The subject's chair. Person sitting here is the subject of the syncing. Hi, Iris. Iris looks a bit hazy. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head?
Do you remember your dream from earlier? I love how confrontational she is with us now and how pissed she is at us.
What are you talking about?
He ignored orders, the phone, and tried to hide them and then closed the blinds. All the answers actually make sense if you remember his story. He ignored orders and right. That's so good. The thing is, I'm not very good at like taking that level of like analyzing stuff on that kind of metaphorical level. Unless it's pointed out to me, I don't really notice that kind of thing. It's just not how my head is wired to think, you know what I mean? Do you know a politician named Soshijima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
About the Nile message with Oda.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile.
Coffee.
I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that.
Uh-huh.
You should ask him.
Aiba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
There it is.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her.
Uh-huh.
Criminal Procedure Law number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to
You
all
know what?
persons of interest.
Oda is a little shit, but I cannot... I gotta... You know what? You know what? Good on you, Ota. Good on you, bro. He's a little shit, and I hate him, but I have to respect that he's able to cite chapter and verse to get out of dealing with the cops. Good job, bro. He knows his right. Yeah, he does. I will not fault him for that.
You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
Ota, my Oshi is being detained.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
Well, I guess we're going to the diner.
Iris, come with me.
Of course, the second the police talk to her, he pours in over criminal law like it's anime lore. Right?
We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
Actually, I do kind of like that interpretation that he only started reading about it as soon as Tessa got detained. All right, time to get stun gunned again.
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
Ota, ACAB. I fully agree, but for some reason I want to punch you right now. Right? He's got...
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because
We're
you're
back
the
with
police.
worst person you know just made a great point.
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
All right, so we're going to get stun gunned again, probably. But let's take a look at stuff. Low table. Small sitting cushion. Nothing but a window. It says good luck. A beer ad on the wall. Menus, okay. Are we going to have any funny asides here, or are we just going to get tased and we're going to move on with everything? Man, I am all about the sneezes lately. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any silly asides this time. It's a family photo. Yeah, it's the three of them. So his father is in that photo. Okay. Is this your first time here?
Why does that matter?
He does it the first time you talk to him? Yeah.
Do you want me to leave?
Have you ever met Ota's mother?
Don't you have things to ask Ota? Hurry up.
About that thing in the Nile message.
Didn't I tell you? Ask Ota about it.
I do love how Iris is absolutely pissed off and confrontational in this version. As she should be. Kept you waiting, huh?
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojin plots you were acting out with her.
Time for Date to get tased in the nutsack. Yeah, I wonder if that's going to happen again.
As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
Guess you bought a new cell phone.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
Where's your mother?
She's in the living room in the back.
He's not going to be able to tase us if his mom's here.
I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
About that thing in the Nile message.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh. Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah.
I want you to take a good look at it.
He's still going to do it with his mom in the next room? Really? Shows what you know. Shows what you know. My mom loves tasing cops. Jesus Christ. Come on, Oda.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
You can't act out Dojin plots with my parasocial crush. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oda, probably. Yeah, right? Okay, so he didn't tase us, but he whacked us over the head. Oda's mom runs in from the back and hits us with the chair. Be hard to walk away from that one.
Head is
Okay,
pounding.
actually, you know what? No, Lucas, that's actually the funniest. Okay, that's really good, actually. I came here because your mom is hot, Oda.
What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Love that Iba is still active when he's knocked out. Yeah, it's a good touch. And that she wasn't active in the other time because he stun gunned Date and that short circuited her. So she was active this time because it was just a blunt attack, but she wasn't active last time. See, that's a good little touch.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Here we go. Here it is.
Tessa, wait. I'll get the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa!
What did she do?
What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
What did she do to Mayumi?
Ota.
What the fuck? She's just fucking a pig. Jesus Christ.
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
What the fuck is going on here?
The boss is calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
You don't say.
The killer... Well, just watch the video.
Iba recorded the moment Date peed himself after getting hit. Yeah, right? Is this the same thing? Okay, this is the same thing. So this is still happening. Okay. Is anything going to be different then? Do we want to skip this? I kind of want to check and see whether or not anything's going to be different. We won't skip it this time.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus.
Yep.
We need to get to the site, now.
I wonder if we get there in time on this route. Kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. But Date really walked right into that one. Ah! Nice one, Lucas.
That sick bastard.
TBH, Date deserved to get knocked out after falling for Oda's nonsense. Right? Like, come on. Okay, hold on. Now we'll be able to see whether or not Oda and the bear are actually on this in the video at the same point. I'm pretty sure they are. Hey, cop, would you take your eyes off me for a second and stare at this unrelated thing for a second? Right?
Tessa! Hold on, I'll save you!
See, at this point, I thought it was staged, right? Up to here, I thought it was staged, but then the polar bear, I believe, comes in on the camera at the same time here.
Stay away from Tessa!
No? Nope, not at all. Okay.
We've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Oh, we make it in time this time.
You okay?
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Okay, so we made it here in time
Hang
this
on,
time.
Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive.
Can we just move her? Can we just like...
Backup is en route to this location.
Ha ha ha.
Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
Can we just like wheel the table out from underneath the saw real quick? We don't have to like undo everything. Just take a second to get it out from underneath this. Just. Wait, what? That's a time skip.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
So, the culprit is Boss, right? Boss is the new serial killer?
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the
They
bottom.
took it off and throw it in the ocean. That explains why she was trying so hard to play devil's advocate earlier. Because she really wanted to pin it on someone else. So that is Boss. Okay. Okay. So that is definitely Boss then. Oh, Boss, I liked you so much. Everyone's alive this time. Can we get funny little asides? No? Alright. I don't think we're getting anything this time or this time around. How about you, Mario? Nope. Alright, let's just chat then. See if I found anything at the warehouse?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Iba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
So, if she is indeed the killer, she wouldn't send us back there unless she was certain nothing was going to point to her. Right?
They were taken to Central Hospital.
Gently plonks Iris's eyeball back in the socket. I mean, we don't have it. We know why it's gone. But why would Boss... Okay, so here's the thing that's still not... What does Boss get out of syncing with all these people? Presumably it's her.
Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening.
Well, they're all alive at least.
Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time.
And she already has a brain tumor, so she's already not likely to make it. Oof. Contacted Hitomi and Mayumi?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, Last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
That's gonna be important. About So.
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
About Okiura Fishery.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I have already done some
Okay.
research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually.
Because Renju's not running it.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do
As
with
they
Renju.
make a point of telling us on every single
The
route.
company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's
Alright.
father died.
That's good.
Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
Want to hear from a representative of Okiura Fishery.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that?
Well, okay. I agree we're a shitty parent, but like, I also think maybe juggling a serial killer is a valid. Like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that it's understandable.
Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
Alright, well, you have our orders.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
And this time we don't have to go we don't have to do the parade of failure of everyone being like, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up. Alright, so I believe the first thing we go do is we go see Mizuki, right? Right? We all agree that that's the first thing we're doing? It's the first thing we're doing. The fishery belongs to the dolphins now. Yeah, it does. You cracked the case?
Hey, Mizuki,
Excellent.
could you take a break? I want to ask you something.
She is lifting. Oh, we can't look at anything yet. We have to... Okay. Where's the officer who dropped you off? You're mad at me, aren't you? Really? We're in at the silent treat? I mean, we deserve it, but... Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang, the Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
Have we ever seen her
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas.
get wet? No. Why? Because she turns into a sea mammal.
I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. No, she's just hiding in the shadows.
The shadows? I said the shadows. It doesn't work if it's only me here, does it?
So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Goes to the Marine Mammal Park. That's the connection, right? I'm glad we could at least apologize to Mizuki. Looks small on Mizuki now. 4 years ago when I bought it for her, it looked so big on her back. Mizuki's school backpack. So we haven't had a girlfriend since we took Mizuki in. I see. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Mizuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. It's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Clothes hanging on the rack. They're mine and Mizuki's.
Hey, could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine?
Why?
Your old people smell is going to get all over them.
I mean, I do like older women.
Date, I don't think that is what she's talking about.
Nice try, buddy. Clothes hanging on the rack. Dante's hot, though. Say what you will about his person. I mean, I'm not denying it. Not my type, but, like, not denying it. Bringing the days since the shadow count to 0. Listen. It keeps happening. What do you want from me? What do you want? Not to make the running goat joke? A big window. A bench press. The weights are real iron. Total weight is 220 pounds. Not that I can actually bench that. Hi, Mizuki. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad we could apologize to her. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. It's a pot.
Hey, Mizuki, could you get rid of the Cleone in there?
Aw, do I have to?
Yes. If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide. But there's 100 in there.
It's not my fault. They started breeding.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm glad we're back to really funny writing o'clock. Packed with beard, food, and a bunch of Cleone. Why does she keep sea angels in the fridge? The entrance. I guess she likes little fucked up water aliens? Enacting the speech at the end of M. Yeah, right. Been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. Yeah, it's a bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. There's a bra hanging from the ceiling. No, wait, just the lighting equipment. Just lighting. Speakers themselves are actually mostly hollow.
4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
Duct tape Sate's mouth. We have finally created the perfect man.
Good news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
Yeah, of course we do. Large speakers. The insides are mostly hollow. Coffee table. Top is glass. A rug. Audio equipment for an audiophile. Let's add a rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. It's a character Mizuki likes. I guess there's no point in getting into it. A cushion.
It's cold. I'm going to catch a cold over here.
Wait, what? Why are we talking about how it's cold because of a cushion? A one-seater sofa. But at what cost, Oddball? At what cost? Right? A trash can. Small filing cabinet. Keep a bunch of documents there.
Oh, I put the notice from your credit card company in there.
Thanks, I guess. Keep a bunch of documents I don't want to open in there. A desk.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Weird videos?
Something about cuckoldry?
No. Those are husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry. Raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
A PC. My hard drive is full of animal husbandry videos. I believe you, Date. Yeah, definitely. There's a chair next to the desk. It's a corkboard on the wall. Where's the officer who dropped you off?
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
In other ages, he would have been locked in a temple and flirt with whatever came in for advice. Yeah, there we go.
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
We just need to love it. So all that's left are the mouth sounds. Exactly. We want the mouth sounds. The mouth sounds are appealing.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Why are we having this discussion with her? Okay, never mind. About Ota and Iris.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night. Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Ota's out of intensive care. Iris is still... But I know she'll be okay. Iris's surgery definitely be a success.
You stay positive, even if there's no reason to be. It's one of your good qualities, Date.
Aww. See, moments like that, I'm like, oh, these two are.
I believe it. Iris is going to be just fine.
Aww. Shit. Hello? Game?
Okira Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
What kind of person was your grandpa?
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Huh.
Yep. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Oh. I see. I see.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okira Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
Sure. That can't be true, but there's part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man.
Thanks for talking with me, Miss. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the
It was
investigation,
helpful,
so-
Aiba. Okay, Aiba, don't give us we get sass for not talking to Mizuki enough. We get sass when we do sit down to talk to Mizuki. We can't win. We need an Animorphs evolution. Oh my god! A fucking Animorphs cover with Mizuki and a dolphin?
Wait, you're leaving me again? I'm coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
Please? It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school.
Hey, what happened? Who did this to you?
Some kids at school, 5 or 6 of them.
Oh shit.
They said I was a weirdo because I
With
don't
some
live my
dedication
mom
you
and
could make
daddy.
this? We'll chat later.
And they teased me, and I got mad, and I told them to go away, and they hit me.
Tell me their names.
I don't live with my mom. Okay.
I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this
Yep.
problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
With his bare hands in the ocean? Maybe it's a sea bear. A water bear.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Date's like, you're getting bullied? Awesome. Want to do a training montage? Yeah, you do. Date may not be the best parent in the world, but you know what? He is certainly trying.
Why the shrine?
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Get ready, throws a 10 hit with kicks combination suplex, right? Alright, Mizuki. The thing you have to remember is 2, 3, 6, kick. Just do the tatami over and over again. That's all you need. A tree. Training dummy. Shinto shrine. Looks rather solemn. Wait, is it the shrine with the irises? Oh my god! We trained her at this shrine? What the fuck is the importance of that? What the fuck? Why? Is it just convenient to reuse this location?
Hey, Date, what's that?
It's a chozuya. This is where you wash your belly button in the sacred water before you visit the shrine.
Belly button?
Yes, absolutely. In Shinto, the belly button is said to be the dirtiest place. That is why, before praying, you have to cleanse yourself.
I
Get ready, pulls out the gun.
My belly is... I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
Date, I wish you wouldn't lie to her while she's impressionable. Your story about the belly button, she trusts you, you know.
She'll catch on eventually.
Oh no, Date. You wash your hands and face here. Definitely not your belly button.
What does it say?
When riding an elevator, mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything. That's what it says.
You're lying. Aren't you?
Stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it. Pretty flowers are blooming. Yeah, they are. A lantern. Why is it this specific shrine? I think I prefer interns. Lantern. Guardian dog.
Hey Date, what's this?
It's called a sacred straw rope. In kanji, it's written as poor and linking.
Mizuki's VA's delivery is wonderful. I know, like every time I feel like we find a new reason to like to praise Mizuki's VA, but her VA is phenomenal.
Hey, you asked.
I see that. There it is. A rope hanging from the bell. Got it. Your everyday life is of dire importance.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life.
Thought of the SpongeBob episode where we're wearing a hoop skirt, wearing a sombrero in a goofy fashion.
What? Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Yeah, we can. Watch it. Mental preparation is important.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club. Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Date, come on, man.
Yeah, I see.
Stop teaching her this. Date!
Actually, no. That's stupid.
Yes, thank you. Being quick-tacked is crucial.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the
This
way
game gets
to
fucked
win
and then
any
just has silly
fight
moments
is
like this.
this.
Right? These are the moments that really sell me on the game. Like, the rest of it is very good, but, like, this is, like, yeah.
Hit them first.
Detective, I am a
and hit
fucking
them hard
warrior,
enough to
Date.
finish
Right?
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you, like, acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
The key to victory is to kill the heart.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
What? No wonder.
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as
Her
a man.
belts are all alpha,
Think
sigma,
of them
beta,
as
theta,
a
and
target.
ligma. Nice.
A punch.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
But how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh?
Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
All right, let's see.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward. Huh?
How was that?
Crush and mangle them. I'm 11.
You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
The brush style cell shading, right?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess just in the rest of the setting, we're just supposed to take Mizuki as creepily strong as at face value.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes.
Promise?
Oh.
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
Mizuki's sitting on the bench. I am glad we got to do that with Mizuki, at least. Alright. It's a little after 3, so I think I'm going to call it here for today, so we can... I don't know. I can think about getting lunch or something. Thank you all for coming out to the secret stream. Ooh! Again, Friday streams are not going to be a regular thing. It's just I felt like doing it today, so we did it. If you haven't yet, there's a new episode of our playthrough of C++ out today. Definitely check that out because that game is fucking awesome and like continues to blow my expectations out of the water at every moment. I will be back tomorrow for the regular, normally scheduled stream, so look forward to that. And that's all I got for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Ciao.